Bringa! Pick up your phone! No!
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Jeremy. Welcome back to some more Black Ops 2 Zombies. I've been wanting to make this strategy video for a while now. This is going to be part 1 of my Die Rise solo strategy. And my transit solo strategy was very popular on my channel, and it was my most popular video that I ever had, or series that I've ever had. It's got the most views and likes and comments and all that stuff, so I really do appreciate you guys that liked my transit solo strategy. So this is going to be the Die Rise strategy. I've been working on it for quite a while now, and finally got time to record it and do this voiceover for it. So, you know, we're going to start by doing the standard thing of, you know, lining these zombies up and shooting through them to get multiple points. You know, you can shoot the zombies about 6 to 8 times in the leg or lower body. Probably about 6 in the lower body. If you go for the leg, you can shoot them 8 times and then knife them. I usually go for 6, you know, 5 or 6 times in the body and then knife them just to be safe, because sometimes you'll shoot them, you know, 6 times and they'll die, sometimes they won't. But as you see right here, I'm lining them up to get the most out, and then I'm going to crouch and shoot towards the lower body area or the knee area, so the bullets will go through and I'll get extra, you know, 10 points for the bullets going through. And now I'm going to leave one zombie. I end up leaving this room with 1430, but I'm going to open this door right here instead of going down the elevator. I'm not going to use the elevator for this. And the first order of business is going to be building the trample steam, and you can do it this way to get the parts on the elevator or to jump down this little path. It doesn't really matter. This is just me getting the parts together to try to save a little time to build the trample steam. And this elevator doesn't need power. It goes up and down regardless. You don't have to turn the power on first for it. And as you see, I'm just getting the parts into the elevator, and the trample steam is the first order of business, and it's going to come in very handy, and you'll see why in a little bit. And quick revive, I'm not going to buy that yet, because if I die within 15 rounds or so, I don't even, you know, want to, I'll just restart the game. I don't want to get quick revive because I don't want to lose one of my quick revives. It's just not worth it to buy it early. I'll be able to buy it on my trip back around to this area, which you'll see in part 2 or 3 of this strategy, solo strategy, Die Rise, baby. And I'm going to jump down here to get to the trample steam workbench to put the parts in, and I think I take the elevator on another part, but you can slide down that way. Be very careful, do not get hit by a zombie. And then of course this part's a little bit easier to get down because you usually don't fall. The other part you can fall and slip sometimes, and I try to cut this, you know, video as short as I can just for time's sake. It's I think it's around 17 minutes or so. But here I am. I finally build the trample steam, and I'm going to jump down here and make my way towards the. Well, you'll see. It's going to be a little surprise, but I'm going to make my way towards the elevator shaft. And you'll see what's going to happen here. Be very careful going down here. If you get swiped by a zombie and then you land, you will probably die. Just depends on if you have jugg or not. And make sure you have persistent jugg before you start a high round zombie solo strategy, because you definitely want that extra, you know, 6 hits with jugg and 3 hits with out jugg, and you definitely don't want to get the 2-hit knockdown. Actually, I think it's 4 hits without jugg. But I'm gonna like camp right here for a little bit and get some points up, because I want to buy that AN94 on the wall. That's gonna be my first gun purchase, is the AN94. So I'm going to do the same thing here when the zombies are coming. There's the last one. I'm going to go ahead and try to knife him as much as I can. Shoot him and then knife. I'm going to use all of my Colt ammo. And there I am knifing him. And be sure to repair all your windows, because, and I have to wait for the round to start to repair them, because if you try to do it when it's in the middle of the round, for some reason you don't get the points. I have no clue why. It just doesn't make sense. If you're repairing a window, you should get points no matter what. But I'm going to repair those points. I'll repair that window to get those points, and I'll always repair windows no matter what, just to get the extra points, because we're going to need all the points that we can get. And I'm going to knife that zombie, and then on these I'm going to try to do my lower body method, which is pretty normal. It's pretty norm for zombie players. They know to do the lower body method and then knife to get the maximum amount of points. Now sometimes you will get screwed and get a nuke while you knife them, but if you do that in the first round, just go ahead and restart the game. It's just not worth it not getting those points, because you only get 400 for a nuke. If it's double points, you'll get 800, but I don't think it's still not worth it. But here I am right here. I'm going to try to knife all these zombies. And here I get an insta-kill, luckily, so I can just, you know, knife them if I have to. But this is the last zombie, so I'm going to make my way right here towards the buddah room. We have enough to buy this little couch area. And then we're going to head towards the buddah room. And I'm just going to let him follow me around. He'll respawn wherever I go, or he'll just follow me. So this is the buddah room right here, a great strategy, or a great train location. But here I am. I'm going to jump down here. If you jump straight up there, that's going to be with the power level. So you still have to pay $7.50 to open up that door. So it really evens out itself if you open up this couch area right here to the right. That's going up towards the power too. So it really doesn't matter. You're going to have to spend $7.50 regardless, and you can do this a number of ways. This is not the automatic correct way to do it, but right here I'm getting the parts for the Sliquifier, and there's only one part in this area this time, but for the Sliquifier they will spawn in different areas, but they'll be in the same areas every time, but sometimes they'll be on the power room level, and sometimes they'll be on this level. Unfortunately, there was only one part on this level. So right here, I'm just trying to get my points up with the AN-94. The AN-94 is a super beast weapon. I highly recommend it. It's a freaking zombie headshot machine. It's got a lot of ammo, especially pack-a-punch, but you get like 300 ammo and 30 in the clip from the jump, or it's a little over 300, I think. We'll have to see in a minute, but you definitely have 30 in the clip. And it's not hard to run this area right here. You just have to, you know, get the zombies as good as you can. And I'm just going to pretty much camp this area to build my points up, so I can go upstairs, get my Sliquifier parts, and definitely turn the power on, because we're going to need to get those elevators moving so we can try to get farther in this strategy. And right here I'm just going to knife. If there's only a few left, I'll always knife, but make sure you jump back pretty quick because you don't have jug. But I'm just trying to maximize my points, so I'm going to knife as many zombies as possible. If you have like 3 or 4 coming at you, I don't recommend it, because you'll get freaking double swiped and you'll just be, you know, screwed. So, and here I am rebuilding windows where the zombies come out on that floor, just to give them extra points. I'm not going to show you all the rebuilds to cut this video timing down. I definitely had some cuts in it, and I think it's going to be better that way. You don't need to see every single, you know, window repair or every run that I make. But here you see it's the 3rd round, and we'll go ahead and open that up, and I'm going to grab this other Sliquifier part right here. We're going to go back and put it in the workbench for the Sliquifier. Sliquifier is very powerful. I definitely recommend you getting that. It's a beastly wonder weapon, and you definitely want to grab it, but we're going to build it. If you build it, they will come. But right here I'm just searching around for the zombie, I believe, and I'm going to leave that door closed so we can go through another round, because I don't want them coming out of that door. I'd rather just deal with the windows that I have. And I'm looking for the zombie. Where are you, zombie? Come out. You're hiding. And there he is. I'm going to knife him because there's only one left, and you'll get him in about 3 knives. And he'll be dead. Now we're going to go ahead and run this area again, get our points up so we can open the power room and get the rest of the Sliquifier parts, because there's going to be at least 1 in there. You know, 1 will be in there somewhere. I think there might be even 2 in there sometimes, but the rest of the Sliquifier parts will be on that floor. And if you need a video to know how to build the Sliquifier, I've got a video on my channel. Just go, you know, you can go look for it. If you need to know how to build the trample stream properly, I've got a proper tutorial on that and the Sliquifier, so no big deal there. You can just go search for that, and I'll probably just link it down in the description as well. And I'm going to kill that last zombie. We've got 1090 points, enough to open one door. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot the zombies that are coming, and we're going to try to get 1500 up to get the power room door and the other door. And this is pretty nice little location to shoot. You can stand at the top of the stairs. I like to just circle this area right here and annihilate these dudes. And be careful knifing on round 4 though, because it's going to be at least 3 or 4 hits. And after 4 rounds, the zombie will, you know, start sprinting at you. So the 4th round will be the last time where you can pretty much get the zombies to walk. Other than that, they're going to come sprinting after you, the last one that is. And there I am repairing that window, getting more points. So, and I'm about to go to the power room to open that up. And if you need to know how to turn the power on, I think I have a video for that as well. If not, there's plenty of them. But it's just through this door right here. You'll see these little sewing machines, and then through that door. Here I am right here turning the power on, and there goes the machines. And there's going to be another part right there for the Sliquifier. It's the tubing part. It's the cylinder that holds the Sliquifier juice, and it was in the power room. So I'm going to go and put that, and I think that's going to be the last part of my Sliquifier. That zombie's crawling after me. Is that the last part? Let's look right here. Yes, that's the last part of the Sliquifier, but I'm not going to grab it this yet. I'm going to leave it on the workbench, and you will see why in just a minute. Don't grab the Sliquifier, just build it, but do not get it if you want to follow this strategy. You can get it if you want to, it's totally fine, but that's just not where this strategy is going. Yeah, I'm gonna just, and also if there's like you know, 1 or 2 zombies laying around, use your colt to get more parts. Here's the last part for the Sliquifier, right there on that table. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. And I always shoot the zombies with the colt if there's like a few left, just to get more points. As you see, I'm out of ammo right here, but I did use all my ammo to get as much points as possible. And there's the Sliquifier completely built. I do not grab it yet. Don't grab it yet, and you'll see why in just a minute. And we're getting to round 5. Round 5 it is. So right here, I'm still got the AN-94, and you're going to get probably an ammo drop between now and this round. And right here, we're just going to continue to build headshots, if you will. Sliquifier is just chilling on the table waiting for us to pick it up, but we're not going to pick it up yet because we're going to continue to slay zombies in this area right here. Where are you guys at? They're taking a while to come because they're breaking through the windows and boards that I repaired. And I'm like, yeah, bitches, come at me. And I like to throw a couple of grenades or so up there just to, you know, maybe slow the wave down a little bit, because they're going to start coming decently right here. But 5th round, they're not going to come super hard, so you don't really have to worry about it. And the AN-94 is freaking beast, especially on these early rounds. So if you get into trouble, just run down in this corner right here, turn around and pop. They're going to come from, you know, every direction right here, because they're going to come from the elevator, those stairs, the window, and that room over there. And as you see, I got an ammo drop, so don't worry about ammo. You're going to get that. The drops are going to come. The drops are pretty good in Die Rise. There's a lot of drops, and as soon as I get 2,500 points, I'm going to get Jugg, because that's the first perk I'm going to buy. Always want to get Jugg first, in my opinion. That's how I'm going to do it, and I highly suggest it. And I got more Colt ammo, so I'm just going to pop as many Colt rounds as I can into them. You don't want to get yourself in trouble, but I switched back to the AN-94, and I'm just trying to get some extra points with the Colt. And hopefully, you know, you don't get in trouble. And luckily I had Jugg there, but I've got the persistent Jugg, so I wouldn't have died there anyway. I can get up to 4 hits, 6 hits with Jugg. And here I am using the Colt to get as much get as much points as possible. Make sure you definitely take advantage of the Colt ammo. And that's going to be the end of that round. So here we are at round 6, and it's the Nova Crawler round, right? So I'm going to drop the trample steam down, and this is why we built the trample steam from the first round, from the start of this tutorial or this strategy. And it's because this is how I'm going to kill the Nova Crawlers up to round 6. You know, we don't have the Bowie knife, we don't have Galvan knuckles, and we've got a trample steam. We don't have claymores either. You can kill those. But this is why we're going to kill them with the trample steam. I'm going to show you in just a minute. And if you just run back and forth in this room, and if you stand right in front, if they spawn right there and you stand right in front of it, usually they'll get them. If not, just run circles and jump over it or run right next to it, and they will always fall on the trample steam and get blown up. And then there I am, just freaking accidentally hit it, so it flew me back. But don't worry, that's not going to really get you in trouble, because you're just going to go towards the ceiling and the wall. But this is an awesome strategy, and I've got a video on this if you want to go back and look. I've got it in the buddah room, and it's a strategy on how to, you know, get your ammo and this extra perk we're going to get once these Nova crawlers are dead. We're going to get an extra perk, and you'll see what that perk is. It's going to be random every time. Luckily, it was the next perk I'm going to buy, and check it out. It's going to be dun 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 mulekick. So now I'm going to grab the Sliquifier, right? So now we've got the Colt, the Sliquifier, and the AN94. I've got enough for double tap, so I say screw it. I'm going to go ahead and buy that. And you know, that's going to be the wrap up of part 1 of this strategy, and we're going to head upstairs, and we're going to do some serious work upstairs, and that's going to lead into part 2 of this strategy. And we're going to go up this elevator into the darkness, into the deep dark depths of zombie hell. We've got the Colt, we've got the AN94, we've got the Sliquifier, and we're about to do some serious work. We've got jugg, we've got mulekick, we've got double tap, and it is only round 7. Don't be in a hurry. This is what I want to say before I go. Don't be in a hurry to try to get everything at once. If you're going for high rounds, if it takes you 15 rounds, if it takes you 10 rounds to get set up, don't worry about it. It's fine. You're going to go to high rounds. What's the rush, you know? I mean, you want to do it all in 7 rounds and then have to run circles to round 50. This is just going to kill some time. It's going to make it more fun. It's going to make it more enjoyable, and it's going to make it, you know, just more exciting of having to run around trying to get set up for these high rounds. But if you liked the video, please leave me a comment. Please consider subscribing. Leave me a like, and if you did not like the video, please let me know why down in the comment section below, so I can improve, and I really do appreciate it. I will see you guys on part 2, and I'm super excited about it. So thanks, guys. Have a great night. See ya.